Hey folks, just got off the phone with a really great young entrepreneur who has been submitting for the loans, the assistance during the COVID crisis, small business loans and PPP and all that good stuff. And she submitted them a couple of weeks ago and hasn't heard anything. So when I asked her what's been keeping her up at night, which is a common question on my weeklies with the entrepreneurs, she said that the fact that they've submitted that loan and haven't heard anything has really been on her mind. No confirmation, no nothing. So what that brought up for me was a real pain point around worry and getting something on your mind that you feel like you can't do anything about, but you can't get it off your mind. So what that reminded me of was a solution that I learned at Conscious Leadership Group that I thought I would bring to you, and definitely check out their version, much better, conscious.is. I'll put a link below to the document that I'm referring. But they've got this great worksheet called What's in Your Control. And what they try to explain in this document is, there's three ways to really attack this. First is to really define your issue, in this case, worrying about a loan, and then define what you can control and what you can't control, and kind of sort those files out, which is really interesting, and then take action on what you can control. So what's really interesting, when I was talking to this entrepreneur, I actually said something along the lines of, and you can't control your emotions, and you can't control your thoughts. Which was really counter to what you might think. Typically, we might kind of want to control our thoughts or want to control our emotions. And what I found when I try to control my thoughts and my emotions is that I get even more frustrated, because that's not something you can control. Now, you can control whether you suppress your emotions, or you can control whether you allow your emotions to flow, which is what conscious leadership would recommend. They call it energy and motion, emotion. Just let it flow. If you're sad, be sad. If you're angry, be angry. Let it out. They have a thing called the drama triangle. You can jump on and talk about it for two minutes, which can be very, very effective. But when you think about it in terms of what can I control and what can I not control, and then on the things that you can't control, there's always something you can control around it. So it's a great quick tip that just was a great reminder for me today in talking to the entrepreneur, and I thought I would share it with you. So tell me how you control this situation. How do you control worry? How do you work through it? What are the things that you do? And let's start a dialogue. All right. Thanks, everyone. Talk to you soon.